Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back again with another edition of Felons Talk. And today I just want to do a quick story about a guy named Ronald Crowder. Somebody asked me about Ronald Crowder. They saw him on YouTube and he did a video. Now, this video has got to be 30 years old. It wasn't really a video. I guess it was done as part of a documentary that people, before YouTube was ever around or before anything like, before the internet became big, it was a show. And he did a segment, and his name is spelled Crowder. If you put that Ronald Crowder in the search bar on YouTube, you'll see a black guy come up, and there's a story that he's telling about Cadillac Smith, okay, and how he had to avenge the death of Cadillac Smith. And so I'm going to talk about that. I know Ronald Crowder. His name is Cockeye. We just call him, that was his name, Cockeye Crowder. We call him Eyes for short. Eyes is a good dude. I liked Eyes. Everybody liked Eyes. He was easy to get along with, let's put it that way. He's from Washington, D.C. Always in trouble his whole life. He's a fuck up. He's in a control unit with us. And here's the deal. In this video that you'll see, it's done by Prism Entertainment, Prism. That's what's on the video when I looked at it, Prism. And he's talking about, man, how, he had to, Aryan Brotherhood killed his friend, Cadillac Smith, and how he had to avenge his friend, and he ended up getting a life sentence. The way he made it sound as if he killed somebody in retaliation for the murder of Cadillac Smith. Now I'm going to tell you the truth. It didn't happen. It never happened. Okay. What did happen was him and a guy by the name of Bosco. Bosco was a Mexican mafia guy. Bosco and him killed a guy named Steve Aries, I believe it was, in Terre Haute. Okay, and I mean, they brutally murdered this guy. Eyes. My buddy looked in the cell and watched Eyes cut the dude's throat. He had his head pulled back and he was cutting his head off, trying to cut his whole head off, really, and everything. So he got life for that. That's what he got life for. He didn't get life for avenging Cadillac's murder. I mean. And I don't know, and he's been in PC for God knows how many years now, years, like almost going on 40 years almost. When I say PC, I mean, okay, when they did that show, he was in Oak Park Heights, Minnesota. That's PC. When you're on the run, basically, when when some group of people wants to kill you, when your name is in the hat, by either any one of these, gangs, they'll send you up to Oak Park Heights, Minnesota. That's how they used to do things, okay? Now they have other places that they'll send you. There's dropout yards. There's one in Tucson, and there's probably other ones. One is Coleman, Florida 2. It's an institution. There's a complex of institutions in Coleman, and he's in Coleman 2 right now. He's serving life. He's getting on in years. He's about 75, but yeah, he's a good dude. All right, and I don't take nothing away from Eyes. He's a dangerous guy, but he wasn't doing anything to avenge Cadillac. I mean, last time I saw him, he told me, man, fuck Cadillac. He committed suicide. That's what he told me, 100%, I swear to God. This was in like 86. Okay, and anyway, he's not a rat, but he is on the run, and I don't know what he's running from. Not really sure. I don't get too motherfucking deep into other people's business, you know. But he's in a dropout yard right now in Coleman, Florida, and he's probably got a pretty. It's pretty good down there for him. It's a pretty soft joint, you know. I just wanted to clear that up. You know, like, that didn't even make sense when he gave that interview. And like I say, that interview was given about 30 years ago, when he was in Oak Park. Maybe longer actually. Uh, yeah, about 30 years. And that was what I wanted to tell you guys, man. Crowder's a good dude, but a lot of these guys make shit up, man. It's a self-serving thing, you know. Uh, Maybe they want to, you know, he wanted to be recognized by his own people, you know. You know what I'm saying? By saying that, maybe he, you know, thought that would. I don't know what he thought, but it was a bullshit story that he was telling. He was never did anything in retaliation against. In fact, uh, I mean, he was he was riding with the Mexican mafia. He was in there with them. You know how he ended up with them, I'm not 100% sure, but he definitely got a life sentence for that murder. And so this is just a short video I'm doing today. Uh, and tomorrow I'm going to be back with the story of a guy by the name of Jive Roberts. Jive Roberts is one crazy fucking honky. He was just really very weird dude, man. Very, very aggressive. And we'll tell that story tomorrow. And that's it for today. See you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe. And oh, I want to give a shout out to my boy Gary down in Florida. Thank you, Gary, man. I just got a good, you know, I just got a good call from Gary, and he's one of the viewers on this show. And I was talking to him on the phone today, and I got to know him, man. I got a lot in common with the guy. You know, he's from my mother's old neighborhood in East Harlem, and yeah, so he might be coming up here to visit in the near future. I'd like to meet him when he does. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and peace out.